Alright, welcome back for part 3. So, in order to hold this, I made a threaded arbor, so that I can put it on backwards and I can finish up the other side. So I spared you the long, tedious process of getting this indicated. Not that it's real long, but as you can see, it's within about a half, and that's good enough for what we're doing. So what we're going to do is we're going to thread this on. We're going to put the little angle on the back and make sure it's the right length. Okay, so it's indicated in. Looks pretty good. I got another stand coming from so that I can mount my indicator from the front. I don't really have any way to mount it with this one, so the Noga will work much better. Alright. Alright, so here we go. So I measured this, and all the ones are running right around 1 inch 2/1000. This one's about 1 inch 6, which is nice because I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to clean this face up a little bit, make it a little nicer. Not that it's too bad, but it could be a little bit better. So we screw this on here. Now a lot of you may be asking, why is he using a 4-jaw chuck? Why is he not using a 3-jaw chuck? Well, my 3-jaw chuck has a lot to be desired. It's got about 7 thousandths run out in it, and because I'm advancing this all the time, when I was making these, there was a little bit of a hole in the next piece, and I want it to be perfect. I want to be able to go in there and get a nice clean hole and a nice tap, whereas if I was using my other chuck and every time I move it and open it up, it's going to shift positions, and I just didn't want it to. I didn't want to have to cut face off everything that was left, because I drilled a little deeper so that the tap would go in and clean up the whole thing. So I didn't want to have to face that much off all the time, so I just decided to use a 4-jaw chuck instead, which I like a 4-jaw chuck. I use a 4-jaw chuck a lot of the time, most of the time. Alright, so let's put this in gear and see what it looks like going around in a circle. And it looks really good. Alright, so we're going to speed this up. I'm going to go to 650. J, L, M. We're going to put in our, took that cutter out. Oh, no, I do have it right back here. So I'm going to offset this again. I got to grind this with a little bit of an angle on it so I don't have to do this. I'm going to put a nice edge on that. I'm going to take off just a couple of thousandths, not a lot. So we're going to come over, going to touch, set at 0. We're going to come over a couple of thousandths. Lock it in place. Alright, so it's turning in the right direction, so it actually gets tighter when you're cutting on this. Not that I'm taking a lot of I'm putting a lot of tool pressure on there, so it will come off of there. I'm going to cheat on this one. You look at this, it has a little bit of an angle, okay? On the original it's more rounded, but I just cut a flat on there. So I'm going to deal with that. Is I'm going to put this one on here. I'm going to take this tool out, and I'm going to take this tool and put it in here. Now, if I really wanted to get that angle precise, I would set my compound up and at an angle, and I would cut across it. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to cut this angle with the side of this tool. And I'm just going to come over until I get a decent profile, and that looks good. And that's how I've been cutting the other ones. I'm going to lock it down, and I always set it up on the original one, and then I'm going to go look at the other ones. I'll put this in here, over, take a look at it. Yeah, I cut it a little bit more.
Well, you know what's wrong with the world today. People done gone, but
And that's Wayne, and that's who this is for. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Alright, so I set that angle. It's snug. I'm more concerned them to be in them all the same than exactly what the original is. They just need to be close. Alright, I'm going to put this one in here, and we're just going to cut it until we get about the same width of knurl. And that width of knurl, God, it's like everything's magnetized. That width of knurl is roughly 340 thousandths. Alrighty. Stand. It's about three. Got about another 40 thousandths to go. Just want to check it. I don't want to go too much. 360. Still a little bit bigger. 350, 349. And still just a tick bigger. Or another 5. It still looks a little bigger. A little bit more. I'm going to take the file and just take that little edge off. And just a little bit bigger. Still gotta go a little bit more. And that looks pretty good. Polish that end up. I'm going to polish all of them up one more time, give them a really nice high polish, but that's it. Came out pretty good. There's the 4 of them. I'll put a picture of the bandsaw up. This one's got a little bit of a chatter in it. I'm going to polish that up a little bit more. But everything came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. It was fun. Okay. Have a Merry Christmas.